roadside program does a number of things. We kind of have three main points. Our first is invasive species control. Our big one here is Canada thistle. So if you'll see our trucks out during the summer spraying for those typically. Our second is then native prairie restoration, both through cleanouts from secondary roads and just big projects we have ourselves. We'll go through and replant native vegetation along the roadsides to native prairie. And then third is brush and hazard tree control, which we do a lot more during the winter. So kind of brush encroachment will knock stuff back, and then taking down bigger trees in the roadsides is sort of our third main point for the program. So our roadside program here is actually fairly young. We just passed our 5-year mark. It was started kind of initially to basically improve water quality in Dickinson County. As we all know, water quality is very important to this county, as the lakes are a big source of tourism for the area. So the roadside program is, water quality is a big part of it. Also, we have roadside beautification, just making the roadsides look nicer than they are currently. We also want to provide habitat for animals and plants native to the area, and then improving water quality and infiltration by creating better habitat along the side of the road. Hopefully we're seeing changes. Hopefully initially we're seeing just a reduction in invasive species in the roadside. More noticeably, you can see us taking down larger trees and brush as we knock those back. Hopefully longer term, we'll have more prairie, native prairie in the roadsides. The Board of Supervisors wants us to be planting 3% of the roadsides to net back to native prairie every year. So starting this year, we'll be planting close to 100 acres of the roadsides back into native prairie. So hopefully in the next 3 to 5 years, we'll be seeing those more noticeable changes as we move throughout the county. At least for me personally, I'm looking forward to being in more of a managerial role. Up until this point, I've sort of been a second or third in command, which has been nice and kind of learning the ropes. But I'm looking forward to being able to step up and kind of start making those management decisions for the whole program. Just kind of continuing on the track that we're on. Hopefully getting more equipment, some more shop space, continue with what staff we have. We've been really lucky. We have 2 full-time staff and 2 part-time staff, so we're really well staffed. But just kind of getting more equipment and just continuing where we are with our brush control and planting native prairie back. So that's where we just keep on rolling.